Yo buddy, what's up? This is Addie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing good, and it's been a long time since I wanted to do this reaction, and finally I'm doing it. This is an amazing, famous, very popular old band of Mizoram, the Scavenger project. Heard of them a lot, and especially the song that I'm going to react today, Signs, and I have heard this song before. I've heard this song back like maybe in 2007 or 8 probably, but the version that I'm going to check out is it features Michael M. Sailo, a very famous rapper from Mizoram. He was an amazing soul man, and I do know that he passed away. It's kind of sad. I know the first song of Michael M. Sailo that I think probably most of us who has been a part of this rock scene would have heard that. Even if you are not part of the rock or metal scene, even rap was kind of something we used to always consider rock rap to be a part of the rock scene itself, right? Just saying, this is how probably we used to think back then. So a very famous song of Michael M. Sailo, like, little angel don't you cry, I'm gonna sing a lullaby. There was one song, right? That was like so popular. I don't know how did I got that track, but somebody has given me the track on my through Bluetooth, or like maybe in one of their CDs, and that song was somehow always used to be there in my phone for at least couple of years, and I had to play it somehow. But back then when you have so many artists, you don't really go and concentrate on all the bands, right? So probably I never really did so much of research or kind of things that I'm doing now for all the bands back then. But now when I sit down here and I think of Michael M. Sailo, I can't even imagine, man. It's hard to believe that he was not even old. Like, he has a family, he's a nice, amazing, popular artist, and he just passed away. Things are so sad, man. Sometimes when I look back and all these musicians, it's hard. It's truth of life that eventually we all will be dead one day. But knowing the fact that especially the artists that you grew up listening to, and when you get to know that they're no more, it really breaks your heart, right? But having said that, this is a very amazing song, man, and I'm going to watch it. Probably it's going to make me feel way too nostalgic, because there are a lot of emotions attached to it. Back in then, when I used to think of making a band myself, me and my old friends, we used to sit down and we used to think of, like, let's form a band, like let's make a metal band or something like that. We had this craze, back in 2007, 8, 9, and bands like Scavenger Project, Michael M. Sailo, or maybe Magdalene, or Melodrama from Nagaland, and Insipt from Nagaland, and there are a lot of other amazing bands. Third Sovereign, Demonic Resurrection. These are some amazing bands, probably, which has inspired us to be who we are back now. Like, probably we are really old, but the metal inside us is still alive because of this amazing band. So having said that, guys, let's check this amazing song of the Scavenger Project that features Michael M. Sailo, and the name of the song is Signs. And guys, in case if you're here in my YouTube channel for the first time, let me remind you that my name is Addie. I'm from India. I make reaction videos on travel, culture, music, and a lot of different things. So in case if you want to check out my other YouTube channels, the links are given down in the description below. In case if you want to support or donate something for me, for this channel and for me, that will be really helpful. The links are again given down in the description below, guys. So without wasting much time, let's give it up for the Scavenger Project. There we go, guys. Whoa, man. I can't imagine, it's been so many years now watching this again. I mean, like, some moments are really priceless, man.
shots clearer than a 20/20 vision. With precision like a surgeon's incision. My declaration helps play my position. Waiting for a higher session with the divine nation. Escalating my thoughts beyond the skies. Visualize a victory as it materialize. Watch the skies open right in front of my eyes. Amidst the chaos they see me witness these signs. If every moment seems so hard, we'll carry on until the end. Hold on to whatever you have till then. Everything that you have is gone. Look into your heart. It's not what you need. Don't hurry for
it makes me feel so nostalgic and so vintage about how time flies fast. I still remember those moments when we used to, wait for our college to get over, like when we were in the first year of like in a high school, and like we were waiting for our colleges to get over so that me and my friends we can spend some time together, listen to some Indian rock, and some of us used to play guitar back then. Like it was like we thought of, as I told, like thought of making a metal band. And we always used to talk about, like we used to have like at least couple of hours only discussing about music and bands, and collecting music was like a big thing or a big deal for us, getting those videos, official videos of all these amazing bands. And as I see, I'm happy that I'm making this reaction video, but I'm really sad that I can't even explain you just to know the fact that Michael M. Sailo, like he's no more. I mean, like that's really sad. And when time flies fast, man, that's kind of something that we probably need to accept it. But probably it's kind of sad, bro. I don't even know how to explain it.
I found peace and tranquility, just to know that the heavens are watching over me. To take me from here till eternity, to my final resting PLACE. So I escalate my thoughts beyond the skies. Visualize a victory as it materialize. Watch the skies open right in front of my eyes. Amidst the chaos they see me witness these signs. If every moment seems so hard, carry on until the end. Hold on to whatever you have till then. Everything that you have is gone. Look into your heart. It's not what you need. You're holding my hand. Hold on to whatever you have till then. Everything that you have is gone. Look into your heart. It's not what you need. You're holding my
Oh man, some memories, bro. Some memories. MySpace. I don't know people if still they use MySpace. The bands used to have MySpace account. That was like a huge big thing, man. I don't know how many of you still listen to bands like this, but man, they are some priceless, amazing rock bands in India. Probably they have laid the foundation for all the amazing bands we see. Things are so easy now. People are more into technicalities, like now people are more advanced and they're trying to experiment with different sounds. But back then things were not so easy. So back then when people came up with some amazing art, like came up with some amazing songs, itself shows how talented these guys were. I mean, like they still are, and there's still amazing people coming out from India, but we gotta promote them for all the right reason. And I could have taken up, I always mention that I don't know how many of you actually have read my community messages that sometimes I share, or how many of you actually watch all my videos. I don't know. It's very hard for me to identify who is watching my videos and not, because I'm just a mere spectator when it comes to views, comments, and like it's basically all of you individually who are watching my videos. But I always mention this fact that I can take up random amazing famous songs from India or from any country and start reacting to it, and just be popular amongst everyone. But this is something that I'm not here for. And I always believe that no matter how difficult or tough it is, I'll do whatever I wanted to do. My main intention was to promote some amazing underrated bands. I'll always do that. And of course I'll check out some famous artists or the famous songs that I grew up listening to. I'll always do that. By my main focus has always been promoting the bands who deserved more views. And if people have never heard of Scavenger project, but they know about but their favorite band is, like, for example, let's say Metallica or Linkin Park, just saying, like, if you're from India and you say that you love Linkin Park, probably I really miss Chester, no offense to Chester, if you say that your favorite band is like Linkin Park, but you haven't heard of Scavenger project, for example, or maybe this song, or maybe have never heard of Michael M. Sailo, but Mike Shinoda, then there's something that's wrong. I mean, like, I'm not saying that's exactly a wrong thing I'm doing, but something probably you should explore more of Indian rap scene or the metal scene that's prevailed way back. It's not about what we hear. We hear a lot of rap artists now in India. I'm not denying that they're bad, but what I'm trying to say is, like, we had all this culture of metal and rock and rap since ages in India, and we, as someone as me, as 90s kid, I believe that I'm just trying to ensure that world knows about that we had all these things from a long time. I know my lecture went too long, but I hope I could relate to all of you guys. At the end of the day, I make this video so that I can connect with all of you, and we can resonate in some or the other way. And in case, guys, if you liked it, don't forget to just share your stories or put some comments, like whatever you feel like. If you want to share some stories, it will be really amazing. I've never seen them live, and I'm wondering some of you probably might have seen Scavenger project live. So in case if you have, do let me know in the comment section, guys. So I'll be back again with another video, guys. Until then, guys, take care, stay safe, namaste, and stay metal.